In this video, I'm going to be going over a very important topic, which is Facebook ads for Shopify dropshipping. Now, I'm looking forward to this one because this is really my speciality and what I've been studying for a long time. Now, there are many ways to do this, and I've spent thousands on testing, on my own education for Facebook ads. And it's made me quite a lot of money, so I definitely feel like I've kind of cracked the code with this, but as I said, the algorithm is always changing for Facebook, so it is very hard to actually determine one solid method that's going to be consistent in the future. But for now, this is actually what's working well and is a tactic I've learned and crafted myself from a variety of other different marketers in the industry. So without further ado, let's get right into this, guys, and I hope you enjoy it and really find some value. I've actually got a special deal at the end of this presentation, so definitely stick around for that because you're definitely not going to want to miss out. So Facebook ads, the number one thing I really like about Facebook ads over something like Instagram influencers is the targeting capabilities of Facebook ads. Literally, you can go so in depth and it's crazy the different, like how niche you can actually get. So I'll go into, but really it's a marketer's dream in terms of how you can actually target people based on income ranges, based on their spending habits, their likes. It really is great. Next is consistency. Once you have a winning product on Facebook ads, it's basically just you're scaling up and you're getting sales consistently on that product. They don't really tend to die off, whereas if I were to market with an influencer, then maybe after 4 or 5 posts, it would pretty much be dead and you're just going to have to move on and find a new influencer or a new product. Facebook ads can be very cheap in terms of purchases. I've had purchases for like 30 cents per purchase, which is pretty crazy, and held that up consistently once you have a very good product and great targeting. So it really can be cheap. And as I said, scalable. So you start at $5 up to $10, $50, $100. And as long as you're profitable and your cost per purchase isn't too high, you can just keep pushing it up and keep making money. 2 types of ads in which I recommend you use. The first is the page post engagement ad, and the next is the website conversion ad. 2 different website conversion ads which I actually use. View content is used at the start, and this essentially allows Facebook to optimize for view content, so that's people clicking on your link and looking at your product page. And optimizing for purchase, this basically optimizes for people that have purchased in the past and builds that audience up based on people in the past who've purchased and who are likely to purchase in future. So running an ad for a product, I'm actually going to get into a practical demo here and show you a bit more. So this is actually one of my pages which I've marketed on before. I currently don't have any posts up on it. If you were to click here, you'd see all my pages. I have like 6 or 7 which I use. And essentially how this works is you create a page around your product in a niche. So this is just one I put together, and I'm going to be finding an AliExpress product in which I could potentially market to. I'm not going to go through the whole process because it takes quite a long time and I have more resources on that elsewhere. But really, this is the foundation of what you should be doing. So essentially, you're setting up a Facebook page, and on that Facebook page, you just go over to Google Images, find pictures. So for this example, we have beach vibe. My goal with this, I used this page throughout the summer to make some money on and to promote some products, was to essentially sell like beach related products like blankets, mats, whatever. Head over to Google Images, find pictures of beaches and whatever really. If you were to have a dog page, you'd have pictures of dogs, cats, whatever. You then upload them. I tend to like the pictures as well. Now this is actually a very small page. I don't think I have any likes on this, but some of my pages I have hundreds of thousands of likes on. So it really is great. Now you actually want to do this over just running it on your business page, because you're actually going to be building a community kind of around the page. So for example, if you were to post another ad with another product on, then those people that have purchased before and have liked the page hopefully are going to see the future product that you post on the page. So yeah guys, I'm just going to get into it and actually find a product which I could potentially put up on this page. So for example, if I were to just type in beach, and now that's loaded. Essentially you want to sort by orders. I have another video on this if you haven't seen it already, so I'm not really going to go into depth on how I pick products, but you want to sort by orders. And let's just find a neat little product which we can shove up on the page. I'm not actually going to be marketing with this product, it's just for example purposes only, but something that isn't going to get our ad account banned, because I wouldn't want anyone to copy this and get banned. Which bikinis, I mean Facebook are quite strict on the pictures they can show, so anything like this will probably not get approved. Probably something like this, that's quite cool. So yeah, we have a decent looking image. There's a watermark here, but hopefully they've taken that off. £9.15 per piece. Shipping price, e-packet. We don't actually have e-packet on this product, so I wouldn't actually be marketing with this product if I were to actually test, because of these shipping times. Well, shipping times are alright, but e-packet has better tracking, and things like AliExpress premium shipping, $14.94 for shipping is way too much. So if that had e-packet, it would be perfect, good amount of orders. But this isn't the point of the video. I want to show you how I actually set up the ads and run the ads. So we'd basically be taking one of these images from here, a decent looking one. They don't really look very good quality, but hey ho, we're not actually going to be running this product. So you take something like this, save it, and then once it's saved, you come back over to your page and you'll click here, photo or video, and you're going to want to upload that photo you just had. You're going to want to sort out the description on that post. So I like to start with a question, so I'd say beach lovers, we have what you need, we have what you're looking for. Um, 50% off plus free shipping on our super cute bikinis today. Grab yours here, and then you'd be shoving the link into your site. What I recommend doing is going on to navigation. I believe it's online store, navigation, and then redirects, and just making a shorter subdomain for this product rather than having all the numbers, and I don't know, it just looks a bit crap really. And then at the bottom we want to have share and tag a friend. This is pretty much how I do all my ads, something like that. Really, you shouldn't be spending too long because you don't want to overthink it. And then what I'll actually do is stick a bunch of emojis down here. So we are on Gitmoji. What I like to do for this product, probably the heart face emoji, this one. and you want to copy that and stick it onto the page about here. You then want to add another one here, so maybe a smiley face. Or actually, I'll just do a heart instead, that might look better. And then just space this out a bit more. And then what else I like to do is add an arrow in for that last part. There we go, guys, and then we just publish this post. And that is pretty much how I do the ads. As you can see, that really didn't take that long to do. So you'd have a post here, and then this is the post we'd be using for our Facebook ads. So if we get back to the PowerPoint, so let's actually get into the ads. So the first ad you want to do is a PPE ad. Now this is a page post engagement and optimizes for engagement on your post. So this is likes, comments, shares, and is really a good way to gain social proof. I like to start it at $5 per day. That's pretty much a good starting foundation, or £5 per day, depending on where you're from. I like to keep this broad, so usually 1 million plus work best, between 1 and 5 million. I like to have 3 different layers. So if you're on your Facebook ads platform and you click create ads and then a post engagement ad, I believe is called. I'm not actually looking at it right now. You'd want to set up all your stuff. So this would be 18 to maybe 40-year-olds in the country you're from, and you're going to want to have your first layer. So you'd want online shopping, engaged shoppers, and card users. You then want to click on narrow interest. I really should have got this up, guys. But yeah, I'm just trying to do it off the head. So you'd narrow, then you'd add a bunch of different pages. You can find these pages on Facebook if you just like look around. So with this ad, the bikini, you could find like other bikini ads. I don't really know any because I'm a guy. But maybe like, yeah, I really don't know. Also maybe some celebrities, so people that wear bikinis a lot and maybe are attractive and have that demographic of girls around you. Obviously you're gonna be targeting girls for this. I don't think any guys are really gonna buy this. And then you'd want another niche. You want to narrow again, and have a bunch of interests and pages for the product type, so bikini. So in case you're confused, you'd have these at the top. You'd narrow again. You'd have a bunch for like summer, sun. You'd have a bunch for people that are around the bikini industry, so brands and idols. And then you'd narrow it again, and you probably just have bikini as a last interest. If you're on a budget and don't want to spend too much money, you can just leave it like this and test. But really, if you want to be serious with this, you then create 2 or 3 more ads. If you haven't got any sales before, complete new store, website conversion for view content. Typically, audience size should be between 500,000 to 1 million. You use the same format for targeting, except you'd be testing with 2 different audiences. So I like to do one with magazines and another with pages. And maybe another with celebrities. So magazines, people are already in that buying mood if they've been buying magazines beforehand, so that's pretty much a good interest. Pages, so as I said before, pages related to bikinis, and then celebrities again. If you've had a purchase before, then a purchase ad will work great for this. So you'd have 2 or 3 different ads, $5 per day, that should be $15 to $20 per day. So yeah, as I said here, 2 website conversion ads, a PPE, that's for the thorough testing on a product, or if you're on a budget, just 1 PPE ad. I tend to test 1 product per day. Usually if I'm running out of money, I'll do this, which I was in the beginning, but right now I'm just doing it all like this because it works a lot better. You want a cost per click of under $1, I find is great. Cost per engagement, if on the PPE ad, should be under 0.1 for a serious winner, but under 0.2 is probably good. You ideally want a purchase or a few add to carts. Now, if you don't have a purchase, then that's no biggie really. If you have a few add to carts, try changing some things around, like lower the price, get a Hotjar, GT metrics, check the site speed and see where people are dropping off. After $10 in total spend across all your different ads, if there's no purchase on the website conversions, I tend to just kill it all and start a new product if there's not good stats. But if you have pretty good stats, like I said, add to carts, try just changing the price, and maybe if you don't have free shipping, definitely have that. Try changing the description, add some more social proof like reviews, test out different apps like Horrify, for example. And if you're running just 1 PPE with good stats, then duplicate that for a website conversion purchase or a view content if you're new. So I tend to turn off the PPE and then just run the purchase and see how that goes, because that works generally a lot better than the PPE. So yeah guys, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in terms of Facebook ads. I paused a lot, so I'm going to have to be editing this quite a bit. Okay guys, so there's one last thing I'd actually like to go over, and this is a training that I put together completely on e-commerce and Shopify dropshipping, everything that you need to know to get started and making sales, so $100 per day, $1,000 per day. As you can see here, I have a massive discount going. It's like 80% off just for the next 5 people, then they're going to be closing it off. So if you're watching this next week, it may well be gone and done. That deal may well be over. But check this out guys, definitely if you're new or you want to get some more sales, I have a lot going on. 8 different videos, 30 pages of downloadable documents and resources, and access to my private WhatsApp account for personal help. And seriously, this is a great deal guys. As you can see, massive discount going, and we have results. So really, if you want to get into that, I definitely would recommend it. I've left a link in the first comment, description, sorry. So check that out guys. And I really hope that was a helpful video. We went over a hell of a lot in this video on Facebook ads and just ads in general. So really, I hope that was helpful guys, and have a great day.